Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So this is exercise 1 of this week. And so for this week, we're going to be doing the lat pull downs and then the tricep push downs, okay? So again, you want to have for the lat pull downs, you want to have the anchor placed above the door, and then you want to set it up either, actually for this one, it's going to be a double loop door anchor setup. So we're going to have the bar, a wide grip on the bar. So obviously you guys know by now, our handle attachments are going to be toward the outer portion of the bar. We're going to have that resting on our wrist. We're going to grab that resistance band, which is looped in the number 2 setting, and we're just going to loop it and clip it. That's it. Okay. We got about 15 seconds, get into position. If you guys don't have something for the floor ready, get like a cushion, towel, pillow, whatever, just so that your knees are comfortable. And we're gonna get right into the workout now. So pull the bar apart, okay? Keep it tight. You guys know the drill. And focus on pulling the bar apart. Focus on the squeeze. That is your objective. If you guys are doing that, then you're gonna be loving the results that you get. And again, I'm actually just positioning myself a little bit further from the door just because I wanna feel that tension at the top, right? So just a little bit, you don't have to go too far back. Just enough to start feeling that tension toward the top of the movement. Again, all the while, pulling that tension within the bar. We're pulling the bar apart. Breathing, focusing, squeezing. Awesome, guys. I should have a shirt that says that, right? No, it's just breathe, focus, squeeze. How about that? Very good, guys. Okay, coming up, you guessed it, going into an air squat. Again, pushing the floor down, pushing the floor down. Control movement. Pushing the floor down, keeping our buttocks stuck out toward the back, almost as if we're sitting in a chair, right? Keeping our midsection flat, and knees are over what? Yep, the ankle, that's right. You guys have heard me say it enough, and you're becoming experts at it. So again, if you pick up the pace a little bit, because you guys are getting good at this, so just make sure, even if you're picking up the pace, you're focusing on pushing that floor down, right? Push the floor down with your feet. Let's get into position for our second set, and squeeze. Good. Very good, guys. Very good. Awesome job. You guys are doing fantastic. Just remember to breathe and focus. And what's nice is that once you guys get this down and you start working out a lot more, because we're repeating this for the same exercise sequence over the course of 4 weeks. So now you guys could have this in the background, put on your music, just enjoy the pain. Just work out, rock out to the pain, and just really focus on having fun, right? Okay. Let's get back into the air squat. Again, just having that tension toner above you just to kind of assist you in getting into a deep squat, but push the floor down. You're pushing the floor down. I'm gonna pick it up now. And so now you guys are building up that mind-body connection. You're really able to, what I mean by that is that the muscle that we're working out, you're focusing on, and you're able now to engage it a lot more. That's really the secret of, strength training. You look back at some of the greats like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they always talk about that. Getting into your muscle, having your mind get into your muscle. You're you're making every repetition count. That's what they mean by that. So now let's get back into position. 5 more seconds of rest. Breathe. And going into the third set. The third set right here, guys. Oh. Very good. And again, you know, in the first 2 weeks, we were doing just 2 sets. And so you may feel a little different now, you know, a little more fatigued because we're going to this is now our 3rd set, right? And then we're going into the 4th set. So just remember that if you need to break it all, or if you need to not pull, if you can't pull the bar apart, then just keep it at rest and perform the exercise as you normally would, but just focus, right, on the squeezing aspect as you come down. And then if you could finish out by pulling the bar apart, you know the drill. It's gonna make the workout more effective. Now let's get back up. And again, we're going into now the 3rd set of the air squats, okay? So let's go a little bit quicker here, pushing that floor down with our legs. And again, don't lock out up here. You don't want to do like kick your knee back. So you're gonna damage that joint. You just want to come up a little bit, just a little bend in the knee. Nothing crazy, right? You're not kicking it back. So don't do that. If you catch yourself doing that, just make sure you're having a slight bend in the knee. You guys are becoming experts at this, I'll tell you. Very good. All right. We're getting into position for the 4th and final set of this exercise. All right, pull the bar apart. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself, and I'm actually going to increase the tension to level 3. Let's do it. You guys with me? Come on. I think you have it in you. Maybe for 10 seconds. Can you do it? I don't know. Let's try. 10 seconds can you give me? By putting it to level 3 resistance in the bar. Woo! Very good, guys. If you can't do it, no worries. You do the best you can. Just keep going. Getting at it, guys. You're doing great. Man. And then about 5 more seconds. Excellent. Very good, guys. And we're getting right into it. This is exactly how this workout was designed. You go right from one exercise to the other. Keeping that heart rate up, keeping your body just in a fat burning beast mode. That's what we're aiming for. Halfway there, guys. All right, very good. Again, sitting back in the chair, right? And try not to bend your back. Don't bend your back. You want to keep that pretty straight, pushing the floor down, right, with your feet. Excellent. Okay, now we're gonna go into the tricep push down exercise. So basically, you're just gonna unclip this carabiner, right, and then clip it to the inner D-ring, just like that. Do it on both sides, and we're ready. If you gotta pause it, then just pause the exercise if you have to change the bands, or if you want to set it up, let me just pause this real quick. If you want to set it up as a single loop setup, just loop the band through the number 1, clip it to the handle attachments, and then go on your knees and perform the exercise, okay? So I just wanted to let you know there's a couple options there, as you already know because you've done this workout, but just a reminder. So again, pull the bar apart. Keep that focus on the tricep. You're squeezing your tricep muscle. I actually have it on level 3 resistance right now, so both ends are pulled out of the bar. And I'll tell you what, it's unbelievable. It really makes a big difference in the amount of contraction that your triceps are getting all throughout the workout, like even up here. It's amazing, it really is. So just keep at it, guys. Just do the best you can. Right now, I can't pull the bar apart because I'm tired. So I'm just keeping it, you know, the bar at rest and performing the workout. Oh, just pushing down. Wow, very good. All right, right foot is leading, right? So right foot's out and going into a static lunge. Kind of calm your breathing down, calm your heart rate a little bit. If you guys need to rest, take a few seconds if you can. You really want to finish these workouts quickly, but also safely. So if you feel like you need to rest, then do so, okay? Again, knee over my ankle right there, right? Coming down. My posture's good. I'm looking up straight, you know, my shoulders are back, my head's high. I don't know about you, my legs hurt. All right, guys. Going to set number 2. Actually, I'm gonna take the resistance down there to level 1, pull the bar apart, and perform the workout. Again, don't worry how fast you can do this. I'll tell you what, I've seen people that literally just go like this, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? Like, you're doing absolutely nothing. You're not keeping the tension on your muscle. Like, if it was a competition, yeah, you might win, but you're not gonna like get results with that, right? So, you know, we're not looking to outpace one another or like see how many reps we could get, you know, within 60 seconds. We're trying to keep that tension on the muscle. That's where the results are. And that's where people oftentimes, that's what they miss. So, so we were doing the right leg. We're gonna go to the left leg now, all right? Left leg is leading. Very good, guys. Your knee is over your ankle, of course. Pushing down, again, visualizing that you're like the bottom of your foot, right? You're pushing down. You're pushing that floor down. Just get that in your mind. And when you do that, you'll start to feel the difference. Because I'm telling you guys, it's little tweaks, just little things that make such a big impact, especially over time that you're doing the workout. So focus, and I'm telling you guys, you're gonna see a major difference. Just gonna get in position, because oftentimes, like, I even hear people like what they're doing in terms of their exercise routine. Let's get into the third set here, and I'll talk to you while we're doing this. But I hear people say, you know, like, I'm doing all the right things, I'm working out the way I should, I do X amount of either cardio or, you know, resistance band training, weight training, and I just can't seem to get the results, right? Like, for me specifically, I really don't exercise that often. I really don't. I mean, you'd be surprised. Some weeks, actually, I could go by where I don't truly exercise. And once you're at a point where, you know, you realize that it's not the kind of duration of the exercises, right? It's how are you doing when you're exercising? Are you putting all your effort into it when you can? Now, I'm not advocating to skip your workouts and go weeks on end without training. That's not what I'm saying. Let's go to the right leg. So your right leg is leading now in the lunge. So where was I? But what I'm saying is, it's not a big deal if you're training the right way when you are training, right? So, you know, it doesn't become a matter of, I have to train like I can't mess up, I have to do this or else my weight's gonna creep back up, I'm gonna start to lose muscle mass. Don't think like that, because it's really the quality of the workout when you're actually working out. And again, do your best, like don't start skipping weeks. I'm not advocating that, but life's gonna happen and you're not always gonna have, you know, the ability to work out, even though with tension toner, it's easy. But I get it, you know, life gets in the way. So, I'm gonna go into our last set here of this workout, and then we'll go right into the ab workouts. Excellent job, guys. Again, just focus on pulling that bar apart. And while I'm at it, just saying the mistakes that people make. Another thing I love is when people not only just like do this, right, but when they're doing the exercise and they're not pulling the bar apart like during the entire workout, and they think they are. But this is what I'm saying is you have to have that mind-body connection. You have to have that kind of awareness of when you're pulling the bar apart and when you're not. And it's easy to know. You could feel it. I mean, you could see it too. But when you're doing the workout, you will absolutely feel the difference of when it's not pulled taut and when it is. Great job, guys. And last, the left leg is leading, and we're now going into a static lunge. I'm not going as fast as I was in the beginning. Getting a little fatigued here, but go at your own pace, okay? It's not a race against me. It's not a race against, you know, if you're working out with someone right now, that's amazing, but it's not a race. Just focus on yourself. Focus on that tension. Focus on the muscle that you're working out. And in this case, you want your quadriceps right there. You want that to be contracted, right? As you're pushing up. 4 seconds to go. Good job, guys. All right, now we're gonna go on the floor and do some ab workouts. All right, guys, so we're gonna, again, take the resistance bands off of the handle attachments. The handle attachments, again, should be in a narrow grip position. And so we're gonna put our feet, which, again, we all have shoes on now because, you know, it's more comfortable. We're gonna put our shoes through the handle attachment, pull the bar apart, and again, you're keeping that top strap flat and tight so you can read the logo, the tension toner logo, okay? So we're going right into these exercises now. So we're keeping, again, a slight bend in your knee, just a slight bend. Doesn't have to be like all the way out straight, okay? Just a slight bend is fine. And we're coming up and really squeezing as we're coming up during the motion, okay? We're really making every repetition count, as we always do, right, guys? 20 seconds to go. Fantastic job. And you may be wondering, like, do I have to keep my hands where yours are? Whatever is comfortable for you guys. This is more comfortable for me, so that's why I'm doing it that way. But what really matters is that you're squeezing, okay? So now we're gonna put our feet down on the floor, and we're gonna crunch up. Again, my feet are slightly elevated, like my toes are elevated off the floor. But again, if it's more comfortable, just take the bar off your feet. For me, it doesn't matter. So I'm just going right into the crunches and performing every repetition the best that I can. Squeeze. Again, it's not really about speed. Just like all these other exercises that we're doing, it's about squeezing, making every repetition count. I know you're sick of hearing me say that, but it's very important to remind you. All right, about 10 more seconds.
Breathe. Excellent, guys. Awesome. Okay. Now we're doing the reverse crunch. The ab retraction right there, guys. And as you're coming in, just kind of like squeeze. And if you're not feeling it as much in your abs, what I want you to do is just give that little, like as you're pulling your legs in, just give a little squeeze at the top, like lift your shoulders up off the mat, and you're definitely gonna feel it if you're not already. So that's just a little tip there. Just 25 seconds. Again, if you're not really feeling it as much, just lift at the top of the movement. But even down here, right? I don't want you guys to cheat yourself. Don't touch the floor, okay? Keep your legs up off the floor and extended. Excellent. All right, going right back in to the top of the movement here. For these ab exercises, they are challenging. If you guys need to rest, then do so. It's totally fine. But I just want you to make it every repetition count the best that you can. And you know what? Even if you want to pause this video just to take a little breather, that's okay. But come right back into it with all that you got. So we have another just about 20 seconds to go here of this exercise. Again, you're not going on the floor like that, all right? You keep in your legs off the floor. Beautiful, guys. Whew. 5 seconds. All right. I'm keeping my tension toner on my feet, but again, you can take it off if you like. And we're just crunching up. We're crunching up, squeezing at the top of the movement. You guys are doing fantastic work here. Should be proud of yourselves. It's not easy, I'll tell you. Especially since, you know, we're extending the time here from where we were at the start of the program. So, you guys have come a long way. And you're only gonna get stronger and leaner. And just keep that in the back of your mind, all the while focusing on the body part that we're doing. So squeezing, right? Just about 5 seconds. Excellent, guys. All right, and now we're finishing our abs, the ab exercises with the ab retraction. All right, so pulling, just bringing our knees up, right? And if you want, you can lift your buttocks off the floor a little bit to really get the max squeeze, right? So it'll kind of like engage your muscles a little bit more by doing that. Excellent job, guys. Breathe. There you go. And extend, right? You want to extend. About 20 seconds to go. You are doing phenomenal. Make sure that the center straps are pulled apart. 5 seconds. Wow, awesome job, guys. All right, now we're gonna finish by doing the floor pull-ups and then push-ups. All right, guys, so we took our handle attachments off of the bar, right? And so now we're just gonna work out with the tension toner workout bar on the 3rd resistance level, right? So we're pulling one end and the other end. So both ends are gonna be pulled out, level 3 resistance right there, keeping the bars apart so the center straps are really flat, very tight during the entire workout. And we're gonna do, for this round, we're gonna do 25 floor pull-ups and then 12 push-ups. So 25 floor pull-ups and going directly into 12 push-ups. So again, we're coming in toward our chest, right? Lifting it off the ground a little bit, but as we're coming in, squeeze the back muscles. Make sure the bar's tight and we're squeezing as we're coming in, okay guys? And then once you're done with that, I want you to finish it by going into the push-up position and banging 12 of those out. And again, if you're having a tough time with those, go from your knees and then again, push up just like that. But make sure you have the proper form, your abs are tight, your back is flat, your body's flat. So from basically where your ankle is to your shoulders, it's flat, and you want to, or as flat as possible, and perform your exercise there. So great job guys, and you're done with today's workout.